Hey kids, Flexing Teacher Weber. I hope you're having a good day. We have been studying place value. We just finished up our work on place value with really small decimal numbers. We were looking at numbers to the right of the decimal point, fractional numbers that are decimals, numbers in the tenths, the hundredths, the thousandths, the 10,000ths. Now we've started to look at numbers to the left of the decimal, larger numbers, numbers in the thousands, the millions, all the way up to the billions. And so we're looking at larger numbers. Now, a couple of the things we've done, we have done a couple of number talks where we talked about real life situations where we might see the number 1 million. So we've talked about that. And we talked about just getting an idea of the size of numbers. If we had the number 3 million, what would be the number here on the number line, and what would be the number here? So we've talked about things like that. And then we've also talked about taking numbers and writing them in standard form and writing them in words, or at least saying them in words. We haven't been writing them out in words, but we've been saying them in words. So here's how we started out. We started out with numbers in the thousands, and we had that number in expanded form. 5,200, 5,000 plus 200 plus 30 plus 4. What I explained to the kids to do is 5,000 has 4 digits in it to the left of the decimal. So if you want to write this in standard form, you count ahead 1, 2, 3, 4, and you can see that there's a 5 in the thousandths place value. And then for 200, I count to the left 3. 1, 2, 3, and I have a total of 2 hundredths. For 30, I count to the left 2 place values, and I have 3 groups of 10 for 30. And then I also have the number 4 for 4 ones. And that's how I would write that number in the place value chart, and I would write each period group or family group separately. So I would have 5,000, then a space, then 234. And we would say this number, we say the number, and then the name of the period group or the family group. So we have 5,234. So we started with numbers in the thousands, writing them in standard form, and saying them in words. Let's try another one. So the next one we had was 4,000 plus 900 plus 60 plus 4. So I count the digits. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 digits to the left of the decimal. So I'll count 1, 2, 3, 4, and I should have 4 in the thousands. I have 900. 3 digits, 1, 2, 3, 9 in the hundreds. I have 1, 2 digits, so 60 or 6 groups of 10. 6 in the tens, and I have a 4 in the ones. And when I read this number, I say 4,964. 4,964, and I write a space between each group. So I write a space between the thousands and the units spot. All right, so that was numbers in the thousands. And then we went up to a little bit larger. So this one has 10,000 plus 5,000 plus 100 plus 3. We'll count the digits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 10,000, and I'm going to count to the left of the decimal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put a 1 for 10,000. 5,000 has 4 digits. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll count to the left of the decimal 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And put 5 in the thousands. 100 has 3 digits. 1, 2, 3. 100. And then 3 is a single digit, 3 ones. And look here, in this question, we had no tens. So we can't just leave it blank, we put a 0. And we would say this number, we say the number, and then its family group or period group. 15,103. We don't say units. So 15,103. And we put a space between each period group. So we have 15,103. Let's look at another one. 40,000 plus 1,000 plus 200 plus 20 plus 4. 40,000. 5 digits. So find the decimal point and count to the left 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a 4 in the 10,000 spot. There's 1,000. 4 digits to the left of the decimal. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's 1,000. 200. 3 digits to the left of the decimal. 1, 2, 3. 200. 20. 2 digits to the left of the decimal, so there's a 20. And then the 4. And we put spaces between the thousands and the units. No commas, just spaces. So 41,224. Let's try one more. All the way up to the 100,000s now, the 100,000s. So 600,000 has 6 digits in it. So look at your place value chart, start at the decimal and count to the left 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 600,000. Now 20,000 has 5 digits. Count to the left 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was 20,000. So 2 10,000s. I have 4,000. That has 4 digits. Count to the left 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4,000. 800 has 3 digits. Count to the left 3. 1, 2, 3. 30 has 2 digits. Count to the left 2. And there goes your 3 tens. We have no ones in this question, so we have to put a 0. How do you say this number? Well, say the number and its group. 624,830. We don't say units. And you write it with spaces between the thousands and the units. 624,830. Last question. 300,000 plus 40,000 plus 5,000 plus 10 plus 2. 300,000, 6 digits. So count to the left 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 300,000. 40,000. 5 digits. Count to the left 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 10,000s or 40,000. 5,000. 4 digits. Count to the left 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 10 has 2 digits, so count to the left 2. 1, 2. 1 for 10. And then we also have the number 2. What am I missing? I'm missing the hundreds. There's no hundreds in this number, so I have to have a 0. Okay, now let's say this number. You say 345,000. 12. And you don't say units. 345,012. And when we write the number out properly, we have a space between the thousands and the units. So that's what we've been working with larger numbers so far. The kids have an assignment that they'll work on based on this kind of work. I hope this helps. That's all for now. Flexing Teacher Weber out.